Welcome to my YouTube channel. Sana'y panoorin itong video yung isi-share ko sa inyo sa araw na ito. Sana'y magustuhan. Maraming salamat. What you see is a map showing the boundaries. Boundaries are being emphasized by the borderline or embossed borderline with arrows that tells you the direction of these boundaries. Boundaries wherein the arrow are towards each other is a converging boundary, whereas the other boundaries which away from each other, that is diverging boundaries, and those that are aligned, that is the arrow is aligned with the boundary opposite to each other, is the transform fault boundary. As being mentioned, there are three types of boundaries. We have the converging boundaries, diverging boundaries, and the transform fault boundaries. Let us discuss first converging boundaries. So talking about converging boundaries, there are three types of converging boundaries, or boundaries that converge with each other or to each other. So first we have the oceanic to oceanic, then we have the oceanic to continental, and we have the continental to continental. Let's now first discuss when two oceanic crust converge. Two oceanic crust converge, one will go down to the mantle, and this process is called subduction. Subduction happened, trench is being created. Trench is being created directly above the subducting plate. The plate that subduct is the older one, the weaker, and denser. Then the crust, the oceanic crust, the overlying crust, the one that is above, so stayed above. So it will have an island arc. So meaning a mountain above the crust, the oceanic crust is being observed. So we call it island arc. So let us discuss the other one, which is the oceanic converging with continental crust. Okay? When oceanic and continental converge, we know that oceanic crust is denser. So the denser one will be the one to go down, and subduction is taking place when the oceanic crust bend down to the mantle. So when there's subduction, trench is being created. When trench is being created, the depth of the water is deeper. The oceanic crust that is subducting down to the mantle, creating directly above of the subducting plate will have a trench, and the overlying continental plate will have volcanic arc. When we say there is volcanic arc, meaning there is a chain of volcanoes that are found on the continental plate. Now let us now discuss with the two converging continental plates. When two continental plates converge, they will be forming mountain or mountain ranges or mountain belts. Since continental crust are lighter, they are to form mountains instead of subduction.